This is three friends, pretty close friends. They get lost, they go for a hike or walk. On a hike that they usually go on, but have gone a little bit too far. And these are three young ladies, young age. We're in 2025, being out in the woods, maybe getting close to the time they're supposed to be home. Probably not the safest thing, not the best thing. They just wandered a little too far. So there's a sense of those emotions come into it. So we're working on that, trying to keep it grounded, keep it real, keep it in the moment. All right, have fun with this one, enjoy it. But stay grounded, stay in the moment, emotions, ramp it up, right? A little anger between the two of you, let's see it. Let's really have fun. Ready? And action.
Where are we?
I don't know.
I think we're lost. We're definitely lost.
We might not be lost, we might just not know where we are.
That's the same thing. Not knowing where you are and being lost is the same thing.
You think you're so smart?
I know I am.
So why don't you tell us where we are?
Enough! We need to figure out where the trail is.
Yeah, let's go back to the trail. Where's the trail?
That's what we're trying to figure out.
What if we just went back the way we came?
Yeah.
Okay. Which way are we going again?
I totally remember passing that tree. Unless, could have been, might have been that one.
Have a leg on.
Oh.
Hold on. I should be.
Oh, I'm never going hiking with you again. Did anyone bring a compass?
Why would anyone bring a compass?
Because we're going hiking in the woods.
Well, I didn't bring one.
I didn't bring one.
That's unbelievable.
Well, you didn't think to bring one either.
I did so think to bring one. I just thought everyone else was already bringing one.
Why does it even matter? We don't know if the trail is north, south, east, or west of here.
Well, it's definitely one of those.
Just be
You be quiet.
Okay, we're gonna have to figure out what we're gonna do if we stay the night here.
We should collect some fire.
And find water.
We could also like make a tent out of sticks and leaves and stuff.
Or we could just walk 1,000 feet that way.
What are you talking about?
I went on Google Maps. There's a road over there.
Okay, thank you, Jamie.
Told you there's a difference between being lost and not knowing where you are.
You think you should.
I know I am.
Good job. Really good. That was great. I actually forgot to give you the line because I was so immersed and I was really excited. Like, that was awesome. Did you have a nice weekend? Eliza did not have a nice weekend. Okay? Just so you know. All right? And Bailey is her friend who, she came over her house, probably just got there, sitting on the couch, well actually they're on the floor. So we'll say they're sitting on the floor in the bedroom. She just sat down, plunked herself down, and she's asking Eliza if she had a good weekend. Part of the reason I think she didn't have a good weekend, which she'll probably say, I don't want to tell you everything, is that her friends didn't call, but she's also one of her very good friends. Okay? So I think there's some type of anger inside of her towards Millie that she's almost taking it out on her that she didn't call, but it's her friends that she's upset at. So I think there's a double-edged sword here. So there's a progression here where the emotion gets there, and the point where Bailey soon realizes somewhere along these lines that, oh wow, well you're kind of going a little overboard, you're really in your feelings now, let's calm it down, I think you're being mature, and then there's a little bit of, whatever comes after that. Whatever happens, happens, but that's kind of the backdrop of the scene, and it's called, Did You Have a Nice Weekend? Girls, take a nice deep breath. Shake it all up. Let it all out of your head. Clear your head. Have fun. Be grounded. Enjoy it. Ready? And
How was your weekend?
Stunk.
Oh no, really?
Yeah, really. It stunk. Like, literally. A lot.
Why? What happened?
Nothing. That's what stunk it all up.
So tell me, what happened?
I'm telling you. I had nothing happened all weekend. I had nothing going on, nothing to do, nothing at all.
Not even homework?
Not even homework.
So what did you end up doing?
I just told you. I had nothing to do all weekend. Nothing.
Did you go anywhere?
I did not go anywhere. I
I stayed in my room all weekend. It was depressing.
What? Why didn't you call me or call somebody to do something?
I figured everyone was busy.
Why?
I didn't hear from anybody, did I?
Well, you don't have to wait to hear from people. You can just pick up the phone and call somebody yourself.
Yeah, but they can call me too. If they don't call first, then it's like they're disrespecting me. So why should I call them? Why should I give them that satisfaction?
Don't you think you're being a little immature?
I'm immature? Have you seen yourself?
It's up to us to make our own good time. If we're having a bad day or even a boring day, it's up to us to work our way out of it. Or otherwise we can get really down and depressed.
You're wrong. Friends are supposed to be there to help you. If you're feeling down, friends are supposed to call you and invite you out to get you to do something fun and cool so you aren't trapped up in your room all weekend like Rapunzel.
Sorry to break this to you, Rapunzel, but you need to let your hair down and invite the world in once in a while.
You know, I don't appreciate your attitude towards me recently.
Look, we all live on a two-way street. Traffic goes both ways.
I'm glad you didn't call me this weekend.
Wow, just wow.
Yeah, wow. I'm out of here. Come back here.
All right, so moving day. This is a very, it's a very, I don't want to, for lack of better words, it's a very moving scene. These two ladies, Skylar and Jess, have been best friends since preschool. And Jess is moving to North Dakota. So it's not like she's moving to Massachusetts or Rhode Island or anything
Finally
like that.
said it right.
Oh, I did say North Dakota, right?
Finally
I've been saying South Dakota, all she was looking at it's North Dakota. Thank you again. Thank you for the 27 times. So she's moving far away. And as you know, that's not very easy for kids this age that have been like best friends over their house every day, probably sleepovers, parents are best friends, do everything together, camping, mall trips, talking about boys, talking about girlfriends, you know, sports, whatever. Everything in life since they were 3. So this is very raw. It's a very emotional time. All right, last one. So let's enjoy it, let it all loose, and have some fun. All right, ready? Remember the connection. And action.
So I guess this is it.
Yeah,
North Dakota.
yeah,
That's like 1,000 miles.
maybe even more.
Maybe your parents will let you visit.
Maybe.
Sometimes.
Yeah, maybe sometime.
Yeah. Remember that time we went camping with your dad?
Yeah, and we saw that snake.
And he just ran. He went all the way up that tree just to escape.
And he couldn't, wait. Yelling down from the top, "Careful kids, I don't want you to get hurt."
And then he could figure out how to get back down.
It took him like an hour to get down.
And it turned out it wasn't even a snake. It was a stick. I don't even know anyone else who likes to go camping.
I get to North Dakota, I don't know anyone at all.
I'll call you.
I know, but it's not the same. Is it?
No.
Really gonna miss you.
Yeah.
I'll see you around.
Yeah. I'll see you around, Jess.
Goodbye. I'll call you when I get there.
And cut. Really quick. You were supposed to be on the stairs. Listen, that was, I'm not gonna say like a period. I don't like a period or anything. Blair and Casey are at school. They've seen each other around, but they're not really friends. At the start, Casey, who has just been taunted by some other kids, is angry and miserable, okay? So this has probably happened in school enough where it's affected him, and it has been affecting him, okay? And Blair, who is probably bigger and stronger than most of the kids in their class, or has gotten to be that way, is watching this whole thing. So rock and roll, enjoy this, really connect, let it all out. Whatever comes out, I want to see it. I want to see the emotion. I want to see, like, take your beats, take your time if you have to. Look at each other more. Ready? And action.
Why do you let them do that? Why do you let them make fun of you?
I don't let them.
Well, you don't stop them.
You get used to it.
Yeah, you look real used to it.
You know, you really are a jerk. You think they don't make fun of you?
Well, not to my face.
There's no difference.
Yeah, there is.
The stuff they say about you, do you know they call you?
Stop. I don't want to know. That's the point.
What point?
Every time they want to say something to my face, but they're afraid to, I win. Every time they even think something, but they're afraid to, I win. Every time they even think something, but they can't say it, they're showing me respect. I win and they lose 100 times a day. And you know how that feels? It feels the exact opposite of how you feel right now.
Well, I can't be like you.
You don't have to.
But then they're just gonna keep.
You don't have to, because I like winning. Because every time I see what they do to you, I know that's what they do to me if they could.
But I'm not you.
Doesn't matter. From now on, you'll be protected by me. And as soon as everyone knows it, no one will touch you.
But why? We're not friends.
I told you, I like winning. And every day when they want to bother me, they can't. And then they want to bother you, and they can't. I'll win twice.
Who even thinks like that?
You saying no?
No. I'm saying thank you.
That's not what this is about.
But I just want to say.
Don't push it.
I won't. Thank you. Ow.
And cut. That was also the best one, I thought, which was most connected now. I thought that was really, really good. Listen, that's it. Awesome job in the last 2 days. It was honestly an absolute pleasure to work with all of you. I hope you all got something out of this. I hope you remember a few of the things we talked about and discussed. And have a great summer. I know there's another class coming up. I think it's already full, but like I said, I was telling a couple of parents, I'm going to probably run something in September. It's going to be like a 4-week, it's a 4-week commitment though, so it's going to probably start in September, go for 4 weeks. There's only going to be 8 kids in a classroom, and it's going to be scene partner. You get the scene, you're actually going to work outside of school, you know, it could be FaceTime, whatever. On the scene, you do your first week, you work on it. You go back and rehearse it at home once or twice during the next 6 days. The next time you come, we really dig into that scene for the final work. And a lot of times I film that and then I send it to them. And then we sign up for the October class. But it's only maximum 8 kids, so we only have 2.5 hours. So it'll be like a 5:30 to 8, 6 to 8:30 type deal. Probably somewhere like this. And I'm probably going to do it each long one. I'll probably do it in Windsor too. So, but other than that, any questions before we go? Parents and grandparents, and I'd just like to thank you for trusting them with me. It was a pleasure to work with the kids. I really enjoyed it. If you have any questions on the way out for me, feel free to come up. And thank you so much for allowing me to work with them. It was an absolute pleasure. So great job. Give the kids a nice round of applause. And make sure you guys, like we talked about today,